Thank you, Mr. CB. ICSE, class 10th, chapter 2, physics, work, power, energy. First question, Boli.
A caterpillar throws a stone of mass 0.10 kg with a velocity of 30 meter per second. If 25% of the potential energy of the elastic band is wasted during transmission, find the magnitude of the potential energy.
See, what you have is a catapult. Now the catapult, you have a, let us assume this catapult like this. Now you pull it behind and then you leave the stone. When you pull it behind, you are basically giving what energy to the stone?
Potential energy.
You are giving potential energy to the stone. Now, when you release it, this whole potential energy, if this was an ideal system, then whole of the 100% potential energy would have got converted into Mr. CB. Shabash, kinetic energy. But in this question, what we have been told is that 25% of the potential energy of the elastic band is wasted. So out of this 100%, which should have got converted into kinetic energy, 25% is wasted. So we are remaining with only
25%.
25% is the useful potential energy which will get converted into kinetic energy. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No, sir.
So 75% is the useful energy, potential energy, which will be converted into kinetic energy. And this is 75%. 75% of what? 75% of the total potential energy getting converted into kinetic energy. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So the equation that we will be having is that 75% of potential energy gets converted into kinetic energy, and the kinetic energy formula of kinetic energy is half mv squared. So 75 upon 100 into potential energy is equal to half. Mass is 1 upon 10 kg and velocity is 30 square. So basically we will be required to solve this equation. This is 25.3 the 25.4 the we will be supposed to solve this equation. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So this would be 900 upon 10, and once you solve it, I'll show you the solution. I'll show you the answer. So second, yeah. So the same thing that we had discussed right now. So 75% of potential energy is getting converted, and once you solve this for potential energy, the final answer of question 1 should be 60 joule. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So let us move to the second question. Okay. Mr. CB, can you read the second question?
In a hydroelectric power station, 1000 kg of water is allowed to drop a height of 100 meter in 1 second. The conversion of potential energy to electric energy is 60%. Calculate the power output.
So, Mr. CB, please note that yesterday also we had discussed this, the first chapter. The first chapter, chapter 1, physics, force MCQs are already uploaded. So you can refer to them also. And this would also be uploaded. So let us come back to the question. In a hydroelectric power station, 1000 kg of water is allowed to drop a height of 100 meters in 1 second. Yeah. If the conversion of potential energy to electrical energy is 60%, calculate the power output. Now again, what we need to understand is that usually we consider ideal systems. In ideal system, the efficiency is 100%. What 100% efficiency means that whole of the potential energy would be converted into electrical energy. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
But in this case, what is happening is that this case is a non-ideal system. Non-ideal system. Now, what is happening is that only 60, if the conversion of the potential to electrical energy is 60%. Now, only 60% of the total potential energy is getting converted into useful electrical energy. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Now, what we need to understand is, and I think we are clear about this, that the formula of potential energy is, Mr. CB,
mgh, mass into gravity into height.
potential energy is mass into acceleration due to gravity into height. We have been given that 1000 kg is there. We are given that we can assume that G is equal to 10 meter per second square for ease of calculation, and H is 100 meter. Now we need to remember that all this is happening in 1 second. The energy output that we are getting is in 1 second. This is what we need to remember, because we will use this 1 second at the end of the question. Now what I need to do is basically 60%. I'll change the color. 60% of this mgh, that is 1000 into 10 into 100 would be the energy, would be the electrical energy that I will get. And if I want to have the power output, I will divide this by 1 second. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So if you want to have a look at the solution and the answers, so this is how the answer would look like if you have done it correctly. The potential energy is mgh, this is mgh, please remember that this is in joule. Only 60% is converted, so 60% of this is in joule. Therefore power is this 6 into 10 is for 5 upon second, and now the answer would be in watt. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Let us move on to the third question. Mr. Sivang, can you read the third question?
The heart of a deer chased by a tiger beats 200 times in a minute and does a work of 1.4 joules per beat. What is the power of the heart?
So the heart of a deer chased by a tiger beats 200 times in a minute and does a work of 1.4 joule per beat. Okay, so the heart of the deer is beating at 200 times in 60 seconds. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Please see that I'm converting this minute into second because I want to keep all the units in SI so that this joule per second automatically gets converted into watt. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So this is 200 times in 60 seconds, and for each time of its beat I need 1.4 joule. Basically the deer needs 1.4 joules. So 200 will get converted into 200 into 1.4 joule. This is the energy that deer is spending, the heart of the deer is spending in 60 seconds. And the answer that I will be getting would be in watt. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Now, this is how the solution looks like. This is 200 times per minute. This gets converted into 200 times in 60 seconds. Now, each beat of the heart requires 1.4 joule. This is 200 into 1.4 divided by 60, because the numerator is in joule, the denominator is in second. So the answer that I will get would be in watt. So this would be my final answer. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
On to the final question. CB, can you read the final question?
Accelerated electron has energy of 9.6 into 10 raised to the power of minus 19 joule. Express energy in electron volts, EV.
Okay. So in your textbook, they have explained that 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Mr. CB, are you aware of this?
Yes, sir.
So 1 electron volt is equivalent to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Basically, if we want to understand this, I'll just spend a minute to explain. So if these are two plates, and they have a potential difference of 1 volt, and I allow 1 electron to fall through them, so the energy would be equal to 1 electron volt. So CB, any doubt? Now, basically what the question is asking you to do is, fundamentally what it is asking you to do is key 1 electron, the accelerated electron has an energy of 9.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Basically what the question wants is that you need to convert this joule into electron volt using the conversion factor that we have just discussed. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No.
Now that is all that is required to be done in this question. So let us look at the conversion. So this is the conversion factor. This is the energy that have been given. I'll divide that by the conversion factor, and my final answer would be 60 electron volt. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So this is chapter 2, and next we'll be doing chapter 3, physics, and in the chapter 3 we will be looking at the MCQs of machine chapter. Yeah.